The National Service Office is a unique individual, but within this group of outstanding individuals, there are a few that rise to the top. One of those individuals is Gary Burns, a combat Vietnam veteran who served the 101st Airborne. Gary has given much of his life to assisting veterans. After being wounded, he was befriended by late NSO John McPherson, who gave him the opportunity to serve disabled veterans as a National Service Officer beginning January 5th, 1970. His career as an NSO spanned 30 honorable years before his retirement in 2000. Gary served as Department Commander in Maine and is currently Department of Maine Treasurer. He has been a member of the National Service Foundation Board since 1996 and was elected president in 2001. Through his guidance and foresight, he has helped build better lives for disabled veterans and their families for decades. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present Mr. Gary Burns.
Thank you, National Commander Ray Dempsey, for your very kind introduction. And I always find it difficult to follow the trench rats, but I'm going to do the very best that I can. And good morning, National Adjutant Arthur Wilson, national officers, delegates, and guests, please. As President of the DAV National Service Foundation, let me begin my annual report by introducing our 2009-2010 Board of Directors. The Vice President is Arthur Wilson, National Adjutant Arthur Wilson, Secretary-Treasurer Dennis Joyner, and Directors National Commander Ray Dempsey, Sal Torn-Ator, Alan Bowers, new member of the Board of Directors, and welcome again, Dan Contreras, and Rob Reynolds, serving as ex officio as chair of the DAV's Board of Directors. Before I begin, let me send a salute, please, to a board member that we lost, passed from our presence this summer. During combat in the United States Army, serving with the Americal Division in an area saturated with Viet Cong, Ken Musselman lost both legs to the blast of a landmine. Later in life, he developed cancer. Probably it could have been caused by Agent Orange. Ken gave a great deal for our country in Southeast Asia, but the giving never stopped as long as he lived. He joined the DAV while in college, found lots of friends with his infectious smile, ready kindness, and sharp intelligence. After serving as Department Commander in California and DAV National Commander, Ken left his day job to become California's Department Adjutant. Ken dedicated his life to service. The loss of both legs ended his military career, but it did not stop him from being a force, or a fierce force, and passionate leader on behalf of his fellow disabled veterans. We will always be grateful for the insight and judgment he brought to the Foundation's board, as well as the Board of Disabled Veterans Life Memorial Foundation. This brave soldier fought the good fight until cancer took him from us. He fought it for you and for me, and he fought it well. Please join me in a moment of silent remembrance for Mr. Kenneth Musselman, please. Thank you very much, and may God bless Ken's wife, Diane, their children and grandchildren, all of whom have contributed immeasurably to our cause. Thank you. Beginning with a downturn in real estate and ending with a crisis in the finance markets, 2008 was a challenge for every charitable cause in America, including, of course, the DAV National Service Foundation. It was a rough year, but we've weathered the storm. We're grateful for the $2.9 million in donations and bequests the Foundation received last year. And I'm glad to inform you that the Foundation fared well in last year's disastrous investment market when compared to other charitable institutions. With losses only half of those seen in the Dow, we were able to end the year with 63 million in total assets. That's right, 63.1 million in total assets. Prudent conservative investment policy prevented the kind of damage that continues to destroy many American charities to this day. As we move forward, those same strategies will guide us as we prepare to advance readily as economic recovery resumes. And that's crucial because the Foundation has a dual mission: assisting the DAV in meeting the immediate needs of the disabled veterans in today's world while preparing for a future that no one can predict. That means the Foundation's outlook must include a vision for both the short and the long term, and we must be good stewards of all the funds that you entrust to the Foundation. With this in mind, I'm pleased to report that fundraising and administrative costs accounted for less than 2.5% of our income. Darn few charities. What I was going to say in my own words would be damn few charities can make a statement like that, but what the book says to say is that darn few charities can make a statement like that, so that's what I'll say. But that's 2.5% less than. That's really pretty impressive. Last year, the Foundation continues to support the DAV National Service Program in areas that impact all of our lives. We have claimed before the Veterans Administration. Appropriations included office furniture and equipment, replacement copiers, and reference manuals for our National Service officers, as well as support to develop and produce a DVD featuring a historical perspective of women in the military, highlighting the disabled women veterans and DAV's role through the National Service Program in helping to rebuild their lives. Another success involved the Columbia Trust, an essential initiative that serves as a vehicle through which chapters and departments that are blessed with funds can assist or help those that are not. The Trust has become a tremendous engine for building service to disabled veterans and their families. At year's end, the fund's Columbia Trust stood at $2.2 million. From the Trust formation in 1996 to year-end 2008, approximately $16 million has been granted to support the National Transportation Network, hospital service coordinators, Department of Service programs, and various other local and state service initiatives. For that, I thank you as individual members, our chapters, our departments. You continue to enhance the delivery of quality service to the disabled American veterans. I also thank the DAV's national organization. Let me remind everyone that the national organization matches every dollar you give to the Columbia Trust, and in fact, it always has. The National Audit of Trench Rats, that you are quite familiar with, legislative fund saw its asset end the year above $210,000, and it's my pleasure to again present the National Commander this year, Mr. Raymond Dempsey, with a check for $7,171, the amount this fund earned last year. And at the request of the Trench Rats, this gift is restricted to support the DAV's National Legislative Program. National Commander Dempsey.
On behalf of all disabled American veterans, thank you very much.
Thank you, Commander, and thank you again, Trench Rats. As I urge you to turn to the DAV National Service Foundation as a way to help our comrades in arms, let me ask you to review our annual report, if you would, please. There is a copy in the packet you received when you registered for this convention. In the back, you'll see the list of people and organizations the Foundation honored for cumulative gift totals that reached certain plateaus last year. Exceptional generosity earned 26 benefactors the highest level of prestige during 2008, a place or an upgraded position on our Grand Memorial Honor Roll of Distinguished Donors. Their gifts to the Foundation, totaling $5,000 or more, have received distinction through plates and stars on the plaques that line the walls of the National Service and Legislative Headquarters in Washington, D.C. Most of these folks are individuals giving by themselves or through family foundations. Others are corporations or organizations. But right now, I'd like to spotlight DAV chapters and departments that reach new giving levels in our Grand Memorial Honor Roll of Distinguished Donors.